Hey guys, welcome to Candle Coven. Today I'm going to be going over my Kringle candle haul. This is from the big Labor Day sale. That is when I typically make large purchases from them. So I'm excited to share this. I pretty much like everything quite a bit. So I'm going to get started right away because it's going to be big. Witch's Cauldron air freshener. This was not on sale, I don't think, but yeah, I got this because Virgil from South Sanity was telling me this is like the truest form of Witch's Cauldron and it smells like the OG candle. No, I love it. I smell it through here. Very strong. I'm not going to collect this. I'm going to use it, but I'll probably like keep it. Maybe put oils on it to keep like replenishing it, possibly. I've tried that before and it doesn't seem to work all too well, but still going to give it a shot because I love the old hag. Yeah, it smells maybe sweeter than the candle. I get that major like hickory smoked wood smell, not like barbecue meat, but the actual wood smoke is very intense. That seems almost a bit sweeter. But I will start on the smaller things like my wax melts. This is a bummer. Bananas Foster. I was getting this in a candle and I spent pretty much the whole day looking at reviews of everything, and not on this one because I already knew I wanted this, but this is something I've been wanting for a long time, so that was a bummer. It's sold out and I'm actually seeing it online now, which is frustrating, but yeah, I wanted this one so bad and I was too busy looking at reviews of everything else that it sold out. Nothing as annoying as losing Cozy Cabin though. Like, I almost cried. It's pathetic, but that candle, that is like one of the most important candles in my candle history. Like, I love that candle. I used it right after a huge loss in my life, and I used it on my first trip with my fiance, and that candle means the world to me, and it sold out, and I, like, oh my god, I almost cried. Like, this is okay, but that is so upsetting. I will never get over that. They have it in other forms, but that's a 3-wick. And I don't know if that's the last time they'll ever make a 3-wick. And that was the OG one I had, and I wanted it so badly. Oh, yeah, that was really upsetting. But anyway, this smells amazing. I wish I could have had a candle. Banana, brown sugar, soft spice, smoked vanilla bean, butter, softwoods, and sweet. Man, that's good. Yeah, I really would like a 3-wick of this. Oh. I'm hearing that they're discontinuing 3-wicks. I really hope that's not true because those always perform the best for me. They just seem to throw better because of the circumference, how large they are based on, the other like 2-wick vessels, in my opinion. I've always gotten good throw from the 3-wicks and not the 2-wicks. So, bummer. I bet this is going to be a nice thrower. Damn, that smells good. I don't even like banana all that much, usually. That's really good. It's kind of in between authentic banana and runty banana. Ooh, that's good. The spice is perfect, just a little bit. You get somewhat of a charred caramelized note, but it's not. It's good. It doesn't read as like smoke or bonfire. It reads as like charred banana. That is extremely good. Dang. Yeah. That is very, very, very pleasant. Better than I thought it would be, actually. I've always wanted that, though. And Mountain Chalet. Fir needle, balsam, smoked woods, clove, musk, amber, and sandalwood. I had a trillion wax melts in my cart. I usually go crazy buying them when they're $2, but I got so many candles that I had to really only grab a few. These notes sounded great. Yeah. It does smell beautiful. Honestly, I don't get much of the base notes here. Fir needle, balsam, smoked woods. Yeah, I got it because of the smoked woods. The clove, musk, amber, sandalwood. Those are all my favorite things. But this mostly... It's beautiful, though. This mostly just smells like a really, really nice pine scent. Now, to be honest, I'm not picky. When it comes to tree scents, I love every single one of them, pretty much. I have big ties to Christmas and a big love for Christmas, and smelling trees is really nostalgic to me, and immediately I love almost all of them. So this is good though. It's more subdued. It's soft, creamy, maybe a hint of like a woodsy quality rather than like a sappy one. Yeah. I do get something, funnily enough, they don't have eucalyptus or mint added. I feel like I get something like that more so than like clove and musk. I don't get that too much. I feel like there's eucalyptus here. It's nice. It does really smell like a tree covered in snow. It smells like it is cold outside. I'm getting that cooling effect. Yeah. Very simple, but very well executed. Genuinely, smells like it is winter right now, and I'm smelling a tree. Very much the smell of being at like a tree farm, actually cutting down your own tree. I'm getting the woodsy quality rather than a sappy one. A mix of both, kind of. It's softer and subdued, but not in a bad way. Fireside Chai. Now, this immediately when it came out, I really wanted, but I did hear this is more of like a cider scent, which is kind of common with Kringle, where they name things very differently than the way they smell, or they put all these like weird notes in it that aren't really there, and I agree with that. Bourbon, cider, wood smoke, wood, amber, and spice. Get out. Yeah, and like I don't get chai at all here. But then funnily enough, the notes say bourbon and cider rather than anything about chai. So why is it called Fireside Chai? Yeah, it smells like a cider. It's nice. It smells like a really nice cider. I get like a very... I wish I got more smoke, but I do get a bit of like a charred wood spice. Amber in the base, yes. It's not perfumey, just smooth, resinous. Yeah, I would prefer the cinnamon to be lower. I would prefer it to smell like chai rather than just like a generic apple cider, but it's a good one. Kind of a bright tart apple too, rather than what I expected, Fireside Chai, something more deep and resinous. That is here, resinous quality, but the bright apple distracts from it. I would prefer this to be just, I don't know, on the darker side. The apple cider is a bit on the brighter side, if you know what I mean. And then we have Baby It's Cold Outside, which is berry, citrus, sweet, dewberry, jasmine, vanilla, creamy musk, and sandalwood. And this is beautiful. This is base notes to me. I barely get berry, citrus, sweet, dewberry, jasmine. Sweet, yes, but like this to me, the vanilla, creamy musk, sandalwood, that's mostly, this is just like a really gorgeous vanilla, cashmere, like ambery, woody blend. Emphasis on the vanilla. It's very, very sweet, actually. This is sweeter than most cashmere scents. I would say there's like marshmallow in here. It's very, very sweet. It smells really good. There's some sort of top note here that smells a little bit fruity. It's not really decipherable what it is. It's just a slight fruity nuance. It smells exactly like something I spent last night like digging through my candle collection trying to figure out what this reminds me of. I thought it would be a Goose Creek candle, and it is. When I went through all of them, and they have a lot of cashmere blends, when I went through all of them, it was Bonfire Blanket that smelled the most similar. And it's about like 80% similar, but this is sweeter. When I smell it, it reminds me of Helen, Georgia, so I feel like I have had a vendor wax that I bought there that smells like this, because that's what I see when I smell it. But yeah, it's beautiful. It's really good. It smells nice and strong for a cashmere scent too. The notes are not terribly what it is. I would just say this is like a marshmallow, cashmere, wood, amber base, hint of like fruitiness on the top. Where should I start? That's the end of the wax melts. So let's start with the 3 wicks. Succulents. I have been wanting this for so long. Cutie pie jars. I have been wanting this for so long. I've been hearing from everybody that this is like really earthy and dark and should be like a Halloween scent. And it's not as dark as I thought it would be, but I see what they're saying.
Power off.
Earth incense, cinnamon stick, blackberry, raw honey, clove leaf, smoked leather, patchouli, dark woods, and vanilla bean. Those are lovely notes. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is lovely. It's like a mix between a bright green scent and like a dark patchouli base. It's very soft and comforting. Yeah, it's very soft, subdued. Not like it's unscented, but I get incense. I don't feel like I pick up on any cinnamon. It's not very spicy, but there's definitely patchouli incense, vanilla. And I pick up on something grassy. There's definitely something green here, almost herbal. Yeah, that's just very soft, smooth, comforting. Almost like a spa at night. Darker than you would think from like a spa scent, which is, like aromatherapy, generic lavender, eucalyptus. It's not like that, but it's spa-like and soft, but still has that dark edge to it. And then this, actually, I was going to get this in a wax melt, and then decided screw it, because I heard they were getting rid of 3 wicks, and bummer, because I really love them. So I didn't want to miss out on ever having this in a 3 wick. This is floral green herbal, rhubarb, and musk. And I like it. It's different than I thought it would be. I've heard mixed reviews on this. Some people say it smells exactly like tomato vine. I don't know. It does, but there's definitely something here that smells like a cleaner. Man, it's interesting. It does smell exactly like tomato vine, but then I feel like I get Fabuloso too. It's extremely astringent. I like it though. It's very strong. This is definitely like cleaning day. It's very nice, and I will definitely like really enjoy it while I'm cleaning. Man, I swear that's the best way to describe it to me. It smells like Fabuloso, and it smells like tomato vine. It's not as earthy as most tomato vines though. Like, it does smell like it, but it's like how sometimes you smell tomato vine scent and it smells like you're literally smelling one. I can't tell I'm smelling a candle. I can tell this is a candle, if you know what I mean. It's not like I'm smelling a tomato vine. It's like an artificial take on tomato vine while still smelling like it. Yeah, it's a little too sharp, I think, to where it's leaning into smelling like a cleaner. But I do like it. I'm not complaining because it does smell very good. And then Cashmere and Cocoa went back and forth on this. Just because that name has always appealed to me, and I know I would love it, but I was scared it would be really soft, and I own so many Cashmere scents, but I love them. This is cocoa powder, marshmallow fluff, musk, woody, patchouli, beautiful notes. I'm glad I got it. My gosh. It's pretty simple though, to be honest. This smells exactly like marshmallows. Not much to it. Like, I can't even really describe this. It like literally does smell exactly like a bag of marshmallows. I don't think I pick up on any chocolate. I don't think I really pick up on patchouli. I mean, there could be something deep in the base here, but it smells so much like fluffy, puffed up marshmallows, dude. There could be a slight toasting of them. Like, smelling this next to like Marshmallow Fireside, it's pretty dang similar to that. I think just missing maybe a hint of a charred note. And this also smells a lot like marshmallows from Goose Creek. And I'm not mad about it. It just smells really good. No, it's very simple, but it smells very, very good. The cashmere part, I mean, it's just so creamy and sweet and ambery and beautiful that I can see it rooting as cashmere too. Yeah, it's extremely marshmallowy. It's, yeah, like a marshmallow cashmere. a blanket made out of marshmallows. It's really pretty. And I'm hoping it throws. I've heard that it doesn't. So really hope I get throw. I might have to just warm it and not burn it maybe. I don't know. Desert Oud. I've been wanting this forever. Since I saw this release, I've wanted it because I love anything oud. And another thing I notice is I like everything that's desert. They always happen to be something that agrees with my nose. They go really earthy and deep and incensey usually. Oud, bergamot, cardamom, jasmine, incense, guaiac wood, vetiver, and cedarwood. Gorgeous notes. Now, this one is actually like prettier and sweeter than I thought it would be. I was expecting this to go maybe Halloweeny or just like really, really deep resinous dark, but it's not. It definitely has some of that, but like it's actually quite sweet. It's beautiful. I could see this being a perfume. It's not like it smells like, department store typical perfume base, but like this would make a gorgeous perfume though, I'll tell you that. It has a feminine edge. I feel like I pick up on floral. Yeah. Their notes are always, I don't know. It does say jasmine. I just feel like their notes are sometimes misleading. I feel like they're half right, but they're usually somewhat off too. I just feel like they could describe scents better. And you end up with something you're surprised by. They don't get it totally wrong either, though, so it's... But yeah, it definitely is more floral than I thought. But not like sharp white floral, but just like this really soft, dainty, feminine, creamy, smooth, slight incensey, slight patchouli, woody. Yeah, it is really pretty. I'm just surprised it's as feminine as it is. It definitely leans feminine to me. Very, very pretty though. And then we have Spanish moss, which is moss, floral, aromatic, wood, patchouli, and musk. Now I've heard great things about this candle, and I have always wanted it. And I love it. Yeah, that's beautiful. This is better than the tomato vine one, where that leans cleanery. This doesn't. This manages to be really like sharp and grassy. And like true, like I'm actually smelling plants here. I'm actually smelling plants and trees. And it smells real. I don't feel like I'm smelling a candle. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really green, but it has this deep base to it. Sharp, green, earthy, but yet deep, woody base. Beautiful. Yeah, that's really good. I almost feel like I pick up on something minty. Yeah, there feels like there's a bit of a cooling effect to my nose, as if there's like a hint of mint here. Yeah, it's probably the moss. Probably is the moss. The candle from Goose Creek, what the heck is it called? The Beetlejuice, Here Lies Beetlejuice candle. That candle comes off minty to my nose. And it's just like a super moss candle, but to me, I swear I get mint in it. I'm getting that same thing here, which is interesting. Real life moss does not smell minty to me. So it's definitely like a conceptual take on it, but it does smell like trees. It does smell like a swampy bayou type. I almost get like a watery smell too. That's really pretty. And let's go with this. Oh man, I'm really glad I bought this one. I took this out of my cart several times. What a gorgeous jar. Beautiful jar. But I just took it out so many times. I watched a bunch of reviews and everyone was like most people said they didn't like it. Most people said that it wasn't woody and that it just smelled like maple and ended up just being a gourmand candle. And I knew I would like it more than likely, just I wanted the woods part. Maple, wood, sweet, floral, amber, citrus. I love this. I definitely get the wood part. I hope it stays that way. Man, that is beautiful. This to me is like an amber. That's gorge. Now you'd have to like amber. I love amber. It's probably my favorite note if I had to pick one. And amber is typically like a base note. It's a top note here. Oh, that's good. It's like a really perfumey amber. And a resinous one. And maple, for sure. Definitely maple. Very, very sweet, caramelized, beautiful. And then just this really nice woodsy base. Definitely pick up with the woodsy base. That's beautiful. I know amber is just a fantasy note, really, but this just smells like a bunch of different versions of amber. It's like the really sweet caramelized side where it almost comes off gourmand, but then the perfumey side, but then the earthy resinous side. That's gorgeous. I really like that. And it's a little bit creamy too, almost like there's a lactonic vibe to it. That's really stunning. Really, really, really like that. I'm running out of space. Then we have Sandalwood Cade. I think that's how you say it. Cozy sandalwood, chilled eucalyptus, fresh thyme, white pine, apple leaf, warm cinnamon, balsam fir, forest oak moss, and musk. A lot of stuff. And this is another one that I kept taking in and out of my cart. Not because I didn't think I would like it, but because I wanted to pick what I'd like best. And there was a lot of options and so many things I wanted. No, and I like it. It's definitely on the sharp side. I like this though. It's like a more unique take on Christmas. Like this doesn't just smell like a tree scent. Like how the Mountain Chalet did. Where that pretty much more or less just smelled like a typical tree scent. Executed really well, but just pretty typical. This reminds me of Christmas, but it doesn't really smell just like Christmas. I almost get that mossy thing again. Sandalwood, eucalyptus, thyme, yeah. Apple leaf, I don't know. I don't get much spice, cinnamon. This smells interesting. Oak moss, okay. Yeah, I'm getting moss. It is mossy, musky, woody. It's on the bitter side. Almost like a smoky, incensey smell as well. Eucalyptus, yeah, there's a cooling effect. This one's interesting. It's like, I don't know, it smells like so many things, it's a little bit confusing actually. But it creates a nice picture. It's something Christmassy without being Christmassy. But this could be year-round too, I think. It has that cooling effect that reminds me of Christmas. I'm actually not picking up on much pine or balsam, actually. Yeah, just barely. Maybe like the tiniest hint of like a pine sap, but actually not too much. It really just comes off like a musky, woody, mossy eucalyptus scent. It's interesting. I'm not sure if everyone will like that though. It's a bit on the bitter side. And then I have Mystic Trail. I almost bought this a while ago when they dropped, but I hated this packaging. I don't know. There's just something I don't like about it. This says fresh berries, apple, autumn leaves, caramel and spice, sugar, and woods. Yeah, I like this one. I don't like it as much as the maple woods. I was trying to pick like one out of each of them because both were like a gourmand wood scent. This is like caramel apple woods and that one is the maple woods. I like that one better. But this is pretty. It's a little different than I thought it would be based on reviews. Everyone said it smelled just like caramel apple with a woodsy base. And it's not like super obvious caramel apple to me. I know where they're going with it. It's actually more of a sweet apple. It's more sweet, almost comes off like pear to me. And I'm actually not getting a ton of caramel. I'm getting sweetness, but it's not all that gourmand smelling. Yeah. I like this, but interestingly, it doesn't really smell very gourmand or edible to me. I know it has the woods notes, but that's not the part I'm talking about. I mean, just like the sweetness, actually. It feels like it's coming from a perfumey place rather than an edible place. I like it though. I wish I got the woodsiness a little more. That one is literally gourmand mixed with woodsiness to me. This is like sweetness mixed with like a tiny bit of woods. It's still nice. I almost pick up on melon. What the hell? Yeah, this one's interesting. I feel like this is the hardest to figure out to me, actually. I almost pick up on watermelon, which is interesting. Yeah, it is nice though. I do like it. And then we have Rum Café. I've been wanting this one very much as well. And I've heard great things about this, and everyone has always said it's a very consistent thrower. This is butter, caramel, nut, spice, cream, and vanilla. Yeah. Delish. Delish. Yeah, that's good. It's good. It's very buttery. Yeah. It's like, it's different than I thought it would be. When it first came out, I was like, okay, well, I mean, it's just going to be like a coffee scent. But this is not what you would think. This reads more chai-ish than the Fireside Chai. It's creamy and lactonic. And very buttery, which is interesting, because this kind of smells like a drink. As if you took like an apple cider and a chai, and maybe a coffee too. And then you mixed butter in it. Like you actually were drinking something and you put a ton of butter, which is weird, but it is very buttery. And I really love butter and candles. I really, really love butter and gourmands. That's gorge. Butter, caramel, nut, spice, cream, vanilla. Nut. Yeah, it doesn't actually say what, like, drink it is. No, there's something about it that reminds me of a cider, a chai. And I don't necessarily get coffee, but like something about that like cream caramelly mixture is just reminding me of something you would get at a coffee shop for fall. Yeah, that one is really, really delightful, and that smells really, really strong. So that was the end of the 3 wicks, right? Yep. So now I have a few random assorted size jars. Oh yeah. I'm going to keep saying, oh, I've wanted this one. Oh, I've wanted this one. I've wanted this one. Yeah. I love that label so much. I've really wanted this one. I've heard such good things about it, and it's just, I'm not even that big of a coconut fan, but damn, this smells good. Rainbow sprinkles, sea salt, macadamia nuts, ice cream, ruby chocolate, cotton candy, vanilla milkshake, toasted coconuts, and tonka bean. This is what I mean about how they like name things weird or put weird notes and things that aren't there. I mean, like, the name of this is just seems misleading because it's really good. It's good, and I swear this smells like food. This smells like actual, like I could eat this rather than, oh, it's a scented candle. That smells like food, and it smells like a beautiful toasted coconut. I very rarely find coconut scents that I like, but that is like legit what toasted coconut smells like. And chocolate. And I get ice cream, and I applaud them for that because it's hard to actually get like an ice cream note without it just smelling like basic vanilla. This actually does remind me of an ice cream. I think it's just the picture. They should have chosen like a chocolate one that had coconut on it or something. Do like a German chocolate ice cream sandwich or something. Seeing this, that just looks like a sugar cookie ice cream sandwich. That's definitely not what it smells like. But I do get ice cream, man. I do. I can't remember what it's called at most ice cream shops. If it's Jamaica Me Crazy, or they usually have some sort of like chocolate coconut ice cream blend at every like nice bakery slash ice cream shop. Damn, that's what it smells like. And my fiance always orders whatever coconut they have because that is his favorite like scent thing to eat, period. He's like coconut obsessed, and he loved this. I've actually already warmed it because he said he was using it right away. He really, really likes this, and it was nice. It took a while to get going on warm, but yeah, eventually I came in and it was gorge. Those don't warm terribly well though, just because of how low down they are. They're kind of far away from the bulb. I haven't found a way to really warm these super well, not like a 3-wick. But yes, it was nice so far. I can't wait to burn it. And then this is tea time. I've been wanting this for a long time. Very cute picture with the Elizabeth Tower. And notes are steeped tea leaves, clove bud, zesty orange, cardamom, star anise, cinnamon, sandalwoods, golden honey. Yeah, so I've been wanting this for a long time as well. I really wanted the herbal tea fragrance. For some reason, I still have yet to try that one. This is beautiful. It's a little different than I thought, actually. Everyone says this smells like Constant Comet, which I can't remember what that smells like, but they say it smells like a really spiced tea, and yeah, the notes sound like it would, of course. But I actually don't pick up on a ton of spice. I get a little bit. I was expecting this to smell like a chai or something. But I'm surprised this smells more like a normal like herbal tea with like a hint of spice. Just a hint. I'm surprised. I wonder what the herbal tea smells like then, because this actually kind of just smells like a normal tea. And I applaud them for it because it's very rare I get a candle that actually smells like tea. Normally it's some bogus like spa fragrance and it doesn't smell anything like tea. This does. Beautiful, herbal, honey. I get a hint of citrus. And a hint of spice. Yeah, it's very pretty. Very pretty. And then this one. I cannot believe that I have never picked this candle up. This has been on sale every year since I started with Kringle. It's always on sale. And I remember always skipping it. I don't know what the heck, if I never looked at the notes or what. But now looking at the notes, this time I see leather accord, sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, and musk and all that. And I'm like, okay, why have I never gotten this? And I'm so glad I finally did. This smells like a straight up Halloween fragrance. I don't know what's going on in here, but it's awesome. Man. I don't know what this is supposed to smell like. Maybe it's supposed to smell like the tires of the bicycle? It's so funny because it's rubbery. This, I think the reason why I never picked it up is because no one likes it and people have always said that it smells bad. And that should have been an indication that I would like it. Man, this smells exactly like a fragrance oil that I have called Velo, which is a library oil. It's called library. Sometimes it's called Velo. It's just supposed to smell like a used bookstore. It smells exactly like that fragrance. It's crazy. I have that oil and I did them side by side. It's like, I think that one's maybe a little muskier. I've always wondered how they make their fragrances. Who makes them? If they buy oils from other places. I don't know how it works, but this is like a huge coincidence. It smells exactly like it. It's fascinating. And so Velo has always smelled like kind of like latex mask a little bit, rubber gloves a bit. I get like this dusty library thing, but there's definitely something rubbery about it. So looking at this, I'm like, what the heck? Is this supposed to smell like the rubber tires? I'm not getting like most of this stuff. Lemon, zest, rose petals, freesia. Everything else, yeah. It's very leathery. Leather, sandalwood, nutmeg, cedarwood, patchouli, musk. Yeah, I see why a bunch of people don't like this, because it is very dark. This smells like a Halloween fragrance, 100%. It smells like a lot of people's Halloween fragrances because a lot of people use that Velo oil for Halloween scents because it smells like a little conceptual, atmospheric, a little bit spooky. Yeah, extremely like leather forward though. It just smells so much like that oil. But yeah, it's like leather-bound book sort of thing is what I'm getting from that. Yeah, I'm so glad I finally got that though. I love that. I love it, and that is the Halloween fragrance of my dreams. Hell yeah. And then we have Cognac and Leather. Been wanting this too. And this is wood, tobacco, rose, fruit, leather, and musk. This is really interesting. This smells just like olive juice. I wonder if it's intentional. I mean, it's cognac, which is funny, but man, it's interesting. It smells so much like olives. Like, it smells like a bottle of like Lindsay brand olives. And I took my green olives out of my fridge and smelled it, and it's so close. It's crazy. And yeah, I don't know if it's intentional. It smells boozy, but what it smells like is a martini. Like, it smells just like a martini, and you put the, little swizzle stick in with the olives on it. That is literally what this is. But people don't do that with cognac, I don't think. Yeah, I'm baffled by that. I actually don't pick up on much leather at all, sadly, but I'd love... maybe a little, but I would love more like base notes here to take it into like a whole atmospheric experience of being in like a speakeasy. But man, that smells exactly like a martini. Yeah, that is a dirty martini. Yeah, I do like it. I'm just, that's crazy how much it does smell like olive juice. It's not a bad thing. And then gold and cashmere. You would definitely have to like boozy scents though. Gold and cashmere, this does have the notes. Bergamot, black currant, orange, butters, creamy vanilla, maple, amber, musk, sandalwood. Again, with these notes, I don't get much of this at all. It's beautiful. I do like it. Probably one of my least favorite cashmere scents I've smelled though. I'm very set in my ways when it comes to cashmere. It's one of my favorite things, for sure. I pretty much buy anything that has cashmere. This is definitely on the dry, like unsweet. Not like there's zero sweetness, but this is a lot less sweet and creamy than most cashmeres, which are usually like this really good like vanilla amber blend. They can lean even like a little bit gourmand sometimes. Like the Baby It's Cold Outside one. This definitely doesn't. This leans more into like a clean soapy route, but it's not bad either. It's not too soapy. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just more dry and unsweet than I'm used to with a cashmere. It's still pretty though. I like it. It's a little bit perfumey too. Black currant, orange, maple. Yeah, I don't think I get any of that. It just smells like there's something dry about it. I don't know. It just reads that way to me. Almost a little bit linen-y, detergent-y, soapy, and almost somewhat lotion-y too. Yeah, I just named a bunch of things that are liquids and not dry, so that's funny, but hard to describe it. It's a lot less sweet than most cashmeres, but it's not bad. I like anything that's like this. It's still like a vanilla, an inedible, unsweet vanilla, soapy, clean scent. Nothing wrong with it. But I prefer sweeter cashmeres than cleaner ones, admittedly. And then Winter Iris. This is specifically purchased for my mother-in-law. I'm not married yet, but soon to be mother-in-law. Her name is Iris. So iris blossom, sugared violet, dark fruits, vanilla, and white amber. Hopefully she doesn't watch my videos. I don't think she does. So I love it. I kind of wish I would have picked up another one for me. Yeah, pretty. See, this is surprisingly sweeter than that last one. Very pretty. It's very, very pretty. That's exactly the type of floral that I like, that is not sharp at all. It's just very soft and delicate. It's just so lightly there. It's beautiful. I don't even know what iris smells like, but it just smells like a really beautiful, soft, sweet floral. Definitely on the sweet side. Beautiful. Yeah, funny. I feel like this smells more cashmere than that last one. I'm not dissing that last one. I like it. It's just, I'm not, my favorite scents aren't clean scents, and I feel like that's more of a clean scent. This is just really soft and dainty and sweet. She's gonna love this. She's the exact same with me when it comes to florals. She likes them really soft and delicate and like creamy. Has to be like a bunch of vanilla in it and stuff. That's beautiful. And then we have Bourbon Bonfire, the only one that was not on like a deep discount. I had to. Out of everything, this is the one I've wanted the most, for sure. When this came out, I was just like, ugh, so annoyed because I could not afford to buy it, and I'm so excited about it. What a beautiful label, and beautiful notes, and I love it. Golden aged rum, Tennessee whiskey, crushed clove, cinnamon stick, cedarwood, sandalwood, smoked vanilla bean. What is not to like about those notes? And I love it. Yeah, it's better than I thought it would be, even. And I had high expectations for this. I love that. This actually reminds me of campfire leaves from Goose Creek a little bit. I'm kind of happy about that because this is pricey and I just can't afford to like buy backups of this candle. But campfire leaves is similar and I can't afford that. Man, that is good. And the smoke is interesting too. I gotta say, I love Kringle's smoke. I feel like, again, I'm getting a little bit of like a hickory smoke rather than just bonfire. I feel like I'm picking up on some of the like witch's cauldron DNA. It's not as crazy as this. Yeah, it's not as crazy, but yeah, man, that's so pretty. I feel like I pick up on a bit of like smoked wood chips. Oh man, it's perfectly sweet, resinous, deep, complex. I get the booze. It's not acidic though. It's really smooth, really like caramelized, beautiful. Ooh, I feel like I pick up on like caramel, cinnamon sticks, smoked vanilla bean, clove. I don't pick up on cinnamon right now, but clove, yes. That's so pretty. It definitely reminds me of campfire leaves. Yeah. That scent smells like burning leaves, burning wood, and like apple brandy. This is very similar. I don't know which I like more. This is beautiful. This leans a little bit more, like there's something about that smoke note that is really unique and, like I said, like almost hickory leaning. Man, that's beautiful. I could smell that the entire day. Yeah, it bums me out that Kringle does not do more sales, because they do masterpieces like this, but I can't afford like $35 for these. It's too much, too rich for my blood. But yeah, that is a masterpiece. I don't even want to stop smelling it. I love that. I'm really glad that I bought that one, because that was not on like a crazy deep discount. $15.70 or something, which that's fine. I don't mind paying that much for that. Just the $34 price is too high for me. Yeah, that's it. That is everything. Gosh, this is going to be so long. I hope some people find it informative for future purchases or find it enjoyable in some way. If you do, I would love if you would leave me a like on this video and subscribe if you haven't already, and share my content with anyone that you think would enjoy it. And thanks for hanging out with me. Don't forget to comment. Tell me which one of these you've tried, which one you love, which one you are really wanting to try. And I will see you guys next time. Blessed be.